Psalm 100, verse 1. The psalm opens with an enthusiastic call to action. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. It is an invitation for all people from every corner of the globe to join together in a resounding chorus of celebration. Imagine the beauty of people from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and languages uniting in joyous praise of our Creator. This verse reminds us that God delights in our expressions of joy and worship. It encourages us to raise our voices and make a joyful noise, not out of obligation but out of a deep sense of gratitude and awe for the one who made us. Psalm 100, verse 2. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with singing. These words emphasize the heart of our worship. It's not just about going through the motions. It's about serving the Lord with gladness. Our worship should be marked by joy and a sincere desire to be in his presence. Picture a community of believers coming together with hearts filled with gladness, their voices lifted in harmonious songs of praise. This verse reminds us that worship is not a duty but a privilege, a precious opportunity to draw near to God with a joyful heart. Psalm 100, verse 3. Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. This verse calls us to acknowledge God's sovereignty and creative power. It's a reminder that we owe our existence to the Almighty. We are not self-made. We are God-made. We are his people, and he lovingly tends to us like a shepherd caring for his sheep. In a world that often emphasizes self-sufficiency, this verse humbles us, reminding us that we are utterly dependent on our Creator. It invites us to trust in God's guidance and care, just as a sheep trusts its shepherd. Psalm 100, verse 4. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name. As we approach the presence of God, we are encouraged to do so with hearts full of gratitude. The act of giving thanks is not an empty ritual, but a sincere acknowledgement of God's goodness and blessings in our lives. Imagine the gates and courts of God's dwelling place, resounding with the voices of thankful hearts. This verse teaches us that thanksgiving and praise are the keys that unlock the doors to God's presence, inviting us to experience his love and grace in profound ways. Psalm 100, verse 5. For the Lord is good. His steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations. This final verse is a profound declaration of God's character. It reminds us that God is inherently good, and his love is unwavering and enduring. His faithfulness extends not only to our generation, but to all generations past and future. In conclusion, Psalm 100 is a timeless call to worship, a symphony of gratitude and praise that resonates through the ages. It invites us to join with believers of all backgrounds and cultures in making a joyful noise to the Lord, serving him with gladness, and acknowledging his sovereignty as our Creator and Shepherd. As we enter his presence with thanksgiving and praise, we are reminded of his unchanging goodness, enduring love, and faithfulness that spans across generations. May this psalm inspire us to cultivate hearts of gratitude and worship, not only in our personal lives but also in our communities of faith, as we continue to lift our voices in joyful praise to the God who made us and sustains us with his unwavering love.